Alright, you guys, so what we're about to do is the road to glory. Let's go. It's been long awaited. About to see what's going on. We'll be taking the whole college experience and making the best out of it.
You can customize your experience to your liking in this setting. This is also where you can import team builder teams for both high school and college. If you like, you can build out custom conferences so the college football landscape looks the way you want it to.
Let's go. So
Next, it's time to pick your position. We've added 3 new positions this year, tight end, edge, and safety. So you have more ways to play the way you want. Now it's time to customize your player's appearance, their styles, and their gear. Remember that old adage, if you look good, you feel good. If you feel good, you play good.
okay. I'm trolling with the username, but y'all forgive me. That nigga look sleepy.
Next, you'll set your player's skills on the field, but first, you need to make your choice. Do you want to build your player's abilities from choose the legend that you'd like to model your player after? Your player's height, weight, and physique will be based on the legend you choose. On the right side of the screen, the first step in building your player is setting their physique. As you adjust your height, weight, and body type, the maximum ratings for your attributes will change. Smaller players tend to be quicker and more agile, while bigger players are generally stronger and more physical. Pay close attention here, because your player's physique determines the maximum rating of your attributes and shapes the kind of player you can build. Here, you'll set your max potential by determining how high you can progress each attribute during your career. Your player's archetype and potential physical abilities will be determined based on your allocation of points in these skills. You'll have the chance to raise these attributes further by earning up to 25 cap breakers. These are awarded for accomplishing milestones like winning awards, setting records, or winning championships.
I want to be able to throw the ball. I don't have to have no strength. The strength really don't matter. I'm not trying to break. I'm not trying to break tackles like that.
Next, you need to set the mental abilities that tie into your academics, leadership, and brand. You can upgrade these by completing objectives, and they'll activate or deactivate, depending on how well you manage your weekly agenda.
Alright, cool.
Welcome to your senior year of high school. Each week, you'll play through key moments from your games to put out the best possible tape on film for potential schools. You'll also be able to manage the schools on your recruiting board, gradually trimming them down to your top
What
3
school
choices
do we
before
like to go
signing.
to?
Get out there and show them what you've got.
I'm always willing to go to Tulane. Always, always, always. Maybe willing to go to Vanderbilt also, just out of the fact that Diego Pavia is gone and the quarterback. Also, I'll go by Dion. LSU, of course. Indiana and Cincinnati. Louisville. I wouldn't mind going to Arkansas. I would not mind going there. Southern Alabama, I don't know, never mind. Let's play number 2. Finals improvement, I complete the moment, give it the late answer. Bring the linebacker, he's too far, so you won't be able to cover the underroad. I'm gonna take the cornerback and make him move. Got him again. Ooh, that bitch picked it. Wow, he raised that shit. Wow, okay then. Got off of it, baby. Go, 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 go. Good job. I'm coming. Keep running. Keep running. Thank you. Touchdown. Oh, we losing. Come on, keep the road, keep the road, keep the road. Thank you. Keep running. Okay. Gotcha. Just keep running. Good job. Hey, blitzing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Every time. This for the game? The fuck? Um, this girl a track star? Today, consider giving you the best package available. So, Personetti want me to do something this week in the game.
Not doing.
Yo, my shit over 10 minutes ago.
Maybe the same man. I understand. You want me too. What do you fucking do? What do you do? What do you fucking do? What do you fucking do? My wife literally yesterday, and we already stopped at a traffic light, and this man, I seen him when he looked at me and took a double look, and I was like, oh, Lord. So what I did was, I do all the time. So I just was in the car, just like this right here, but I was cutting my over the head and at the drop. He was like, dude, this his wife doing it. I was like, what did that affect you now? I said, yeah, it's now. I ain't know. You know, they do the first thing they do, they got their thoughts about. I'm like, okay. But you gotta let somebody know that you seen the guns up. You be like, no, you didn't. So they have to take that picture, that video to say that, yes, I did see this down. So we be on the highway. I swear to God. We be on the highway. So the turn down there, oh, you just let down. Then they found the sign up, they went down, sit down. Beat up Charles that go. At first, I was scared. Because we had one car when it first happened to us, we was going to Atlanta. And this one car was like, over and stuff. I was like, what is this? Who's the problem? But you gotta look at it and realize that.
Shit, they let them fuck me up.
So I be like, oh my God. And I went to go change the tag. You know, they told me Atlanta yesterday. And we got ready to stop at a traffic light. And this man, I seen him when he looked at me and took a double look.
What the fuck?
What I did was, this is how I do. I just was in the car, just like this right here, but I was cutting my eye over the head and at the he was like, dude, this is his plate.
Today was not a good day for Charlamagne, man. It's a bad news for Charlamagne. These people are bro. Now, I like Charlamagne the guy, so I would never contribute to the exposure. I don't understand why they're trying to expose Charlamagne. Somebody contacted Wappers Hunter for data receipts about Charlamagne, like destroying his family structure. And then Academics TV just posted a clip of Charlamagne got committed a sexual trial. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let me slow down and break it down, okay? And the record was on the watch. They were discussing the academics of Charlamagne got these. Something that apparently he got sent all the way back in May, just like in that. Self-allegedly, Red Travis was Drake all the time, whatever.
You know, to tell you shit, I'll give it to you so you can read it when I'm done. It's too tired. Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about. You saw the game. He's a spy. See, I can ask him on Charlamagne, information on Charlamagne if he wants it.
You said, what info? They say, ask like Amber Diamond from Wild and Out. He would pay her bands to shove things in there. Ask him about the condom before it leave. They didn't tell him. They got love. They got the work. Now, Charlamagne will care for the evidence. And now if that's what I'm going to see, so Charlamagne asking for these things, he might be the next boss in racing, but Charlamagne God has admitted in the past that he lets his wife, you know, eat his butt or put fingers up his butt. So he don't necessarily, that's not new to good idiots. Since like 2016, that's not brand new to us. He to this information. Now the West, I haven't seen receipts for, but what I do know, Charlamagne, that girl is telling people and showing receipts that you are taking care of. She is telling people, you know, that she's a side chick and you've been cheating on her. Now Charlamagne, give me the details, man. All the details that there's
Shout out to you too. Shout out to Florida Atlantic. Shout out to Florida New York. The person there that basically wasn't impressed with my last performance. And yes, my player name is Dixon. My Dixon, my ass. Oh, in my ass. Keep running. Keep running.
From Tokyo and Paris Jr., Michael has just been detained by police after he was found driving a car with Bobby Stone. Buckley was the man at a Caribbean Jack's restaurant, and his badly beaten Buckley was stepping towards just a few days before Michael was seen driving his car. So after you do take this, then that's done. And now I'm going to that I'm going to talk to you about that. Okay, but I'm going to put your name again first, and then we'll get to that one. And then, right? You got it? Oh, you're tricking. Yeah. I'm not going to rush in with you. Right. You need to pay attention. Listen to me. Right. You know it. All right? So, at this point, Michael doesn't know Bucky's body was found. He thinks he's just being detained as part of a routine procedure. Michael's story is that he and Bobby met on the east side. Together, they went on a date to Orlando, Florida. At some point, Michael claims that Bobby will use his car for a few days, and he hasn't heard from him since. But what Michael doesn't realize is he's about to be charged with murder. I want to talk to you, but you've been saying and I want to speak. I want to say everything, but I need to do is a new procedure. Sometimes we all understand. And so you can know that I'm going I think what you want to do right now. Are you kids? I can't not go to jail for I can't do that. So we're gonna start. That's what we're gonna start fresh. Okay, we're gonna start fresh, and I think that's what you want. You gotta start fresh. You have a lot of baggage, right? You can carry a lot of baggage. 4 kids, they're dealing with this issue, and they're kind of telling you and all that stuff. And you can deal with so much shit that you the stories and all this stuff kind of like bothering you, all right? And not to mention, then you got the chick all over here. I know she's there, but when you're kind of like a over there, you can't be alone because you got all this other stuff kind of in that. I get that. And I want this right here to be like, this is like, in vacuum safe space, right? This is where we're going to air it all out. Okay, but you get all that shit off your chest and you get all this shit out of the food in the air, finally, okay? And I think that's what you want to do. I fully believe you want it. And it's going to be hurt. For what? So, what's going on that? Explain to me the situation with Bob. Okay, with Bob.
Once again, Michael explains his story about how Bobby picked him up, and together they went to Orlando, only stopping to have sex in the car. While Michael is telling the story, he realizes if he's being charged with murder, they must have found the body.
That's what I'm talking about. I don't want you to get yourself jammed up. Tell me things I know are true. Okay, that's the question I got to about. And get to that. Give me that. Give me that. So I don't know. But you want to tell me that that's the again. The community, you can go. Okay, you don't know about it? That's my thing. So if you don't know about it, back it up. Okay, back it up. I'm telling you that I need to tell the truth. Okay, I'm saying, but you're telling me things I'm not doing. I'm not just going back to things I'm not going back to whatever. And I'm going to call you out because it's not your style. Your style is not telling the truth. Okay, first, that's not your style. I'm feeling that I'm not the first person to do this. I told you that. But I'm actually on the road. I already told you that. Yes, you did. Okay, so talking right now. I'm going to with the home screen for the I don't want to say to you, without you being able to tell your side of this, okay? No one else is going to listen to you. I'm listening to you right now. This is your chance. You're not going to put any more chances. Okay, I'm just doing it. You can't go home tonight. Unfortunately, you can't because I have to. So what would I do if I'm home? This is the phone. I'm saying the one where I'll be home. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you that. I'm not in charge of that. What I'm in charge of right now is being able to take what you said and send it up to everybody. That's about it. Get a phone call to. I'm here right now. This is us talking. I know, but I read a phone call. If I'm going to be worse, I won't phone call for a lawyer. I don't want to talk about it. I know for a fact that this is not the law says you have to force it off. And I'm so confused. I know you told me on the other side of the car, you said I went under arrest. You lied to me. I was under arrest. Now I'm here for my safety. I want to talk to you. I'm sorry, sir. That's your choice. I really want to talk to you because I'm really confused. You're saying you're arrested. It should be nothing. I haven't done nothing wrong. I haven't. I don't know nobody. I'm talking to you, but I'm here to come. You might be scared for your life, but I'm going to take this if I have two times. I have two people. You take up the first one, get yourself worked out. I'm thinking, sir, because I have people inside there that it's killing me. I put my weight because of that. I can't put bills, sir. I can't do it. I don't think I can do it. And you can take those off me and can talk another day. That's fine. But right now, you can talk another day. You say you want to talk to me today. No, I want to talk. So I'm saying, just tell me you didn't want to talk to me. I thought said you wanted to lawyer on some other stuff, then that's not good. You said that down. You just cut the cord with us. I'm not trying to focus on sir. That's not what I'm saying, sir. I'm saying, can I get a phone call? I was going to talk to you. Right now, you can't. That's the thing. Right now, you can't. Ten later. Like, we're done at that point. We're doing good. We're going to go to jail. You can get your phone call. So that jail. Yes, but all that jail, you can't. All that jail. I explained it to you in the beginning. How straight. Okay, you don't do that. Who's confused? You just said you want to run stuff. No, but I can still tell you my phone to talk to, and I'm fine. 1 second. I'm just taking off the press on. I get it. Then you come with the press mode because this is okay. I'm going to step out for a minute so that let you collect the dog and be right back. Don't waste that.
The detective leaves the room after Michael asks for a lawyer. He knows he can't legally ask Michael any more questions, but Michael did ask for a phone. The detective has an idea that maybe Michael will confess on the phone to a family member, or at least leave himself a deeper grave.
I'm going to jail. I'm going to jail for you. You don't need. I got some news, okay? Normal. Okay? Normal. You know, we're not in the business of letting people, right? When they're in custody, we usually don't. With this circumstance, we will allow that. But it can't be your phone, it's got to be somebody else's. Okay, so we're going to get a phone for you. Do you have a number in your head? When you're like, oh, babe, I'm going to run something? You are. But I'm not bullshitting. If I'm going to jail, you are. Well, if you don't even want to tell me, it had to be clean. That was different. What was the difference now? This difference between what I can from them and I'll let you use the phone. You can make it a phone with somebody, okay? But what I don't want is for it to get you upset after you make this phone, okay?
Another officer brings in a phone for Michael to use to call his family.
Hello?
Hey,
What is it?
it's Michael.
What's wrong, baby?
Hey, man, it's almost coming.
You are counting.
They don't want to arrest me.
What?
I don't know. Hey, I'm just scared.
They didn't tell you?
Hey, I'm scared, man.
What are you doing? Let me talk to you.
That's what I'm talking about. You see Hey, so if you want to talk to you, who's just my lunch? Okay. Okay. What questions can I answer for you? I know everything's kind of confused.
Why did you get locked on that? What's going on?
So Michael's being charged with murder. Okay.
Why?
Our victim's name is Bob. Our victim's name is Bob. And Michael's being charged with his murder. But they don't have the person, like, they saying he's dead, but he's not even dead. This man's alive and they saying he's dead, now they arrested him. Where's this man at? They didn't even find him, and they put him in charge of him. Right. Unfortunately, I can't go into detail about this. Michael didn't want to talk to me anymore. I wanted to explain everything to him and get into that, but he said he didn't want to talk anymore. And then I granted him the request to have some phone. That's why he called me. I can't see him up there.
The only thing you can do is 18 Thursday. Okay, so you didn't do anything. So I don't know how you start to do it, but wherever somebody did you, I don't know.
All right, let me.
I love you, man.
After talking with his aunt, Michael asks the detective if there's any way he can go home. The detective can't make false promises to get him to confess, but if he can somehow imply that it will benefit him to be honest, then maybe Michael will admit what he has done.
Come on, man, you gotta catch the ball, bro.
Good thing Experian has no daily decline. They matched me with cards that won't take my credit if I don't get approved. So I got the card that I wanted and didn't work. Get the app from your big financial friend, Experian.
I mean, an online brand? Yeah, it's getting your domain on which domains? Easy. Find it.
When I was trying to do something, he tried to, and then he found what I was trying to do. Not doing that. We're going to like something. You gotta tell me the truth. You know what I mean? Like, I listen, I don't like talking. I didn't go by and obviously, you know, you like you said, you know, brought it up to me a couple times. I know, but right, once you start saying stuff like that, I only get to me questions, okay, and that's it. I'm just doing it so that you understand that the only thing you don't do to let people understand what's going on today. But I can't do it, sir. Understand? I can't lose. I understand. I'm not for Jim. That's not for me. But all the game is for you. Remember, I'm saying to you that I can't read inside of you, sir. I can't do it, sir. I'll give you some advice. And the advice I can give you is you gotta do the right thing. In general, you just gotta do the right thing. I can do the right thing, please, sir. I can't go to jail. Sir, I can't do it, sir. I can't do it. I can't do it. Please, you take me off of me. Take me home the rest of these fucking kids.
Michael is allowed to make another phone call, this time to his mother.
Hello?
Hey, Mom.
Hey, baby.
Hey, my girlfriend.
Take that quick.
All right, you know what's going on?
I do know what's going on. Michael, what the fuck did they say? What they say? Michael, don't run.
Well, I can't do it, right? I can't go to jail.
Michael, stop crying.
I do it, man.
You can't go in here. You can't go in here. You can't go in here like that. You can't go in here crying. You can't let them see you crying. None of that. Keep it right up, baby. I mean, you know, stop crying. Stop crying. Hold your head up, baby. It's gonna be okay. I love you, baby. I will.
The detectives leave the room, and for the next 30 minutes, Michael cries out to God, begging him not to allow him to go to jail. Michael's crying makes him appear more guilty, as if he's being punished for what he has done. If Michael was innocent, he would express his anger for being accused of such a crime, and he would demand to be released.
I do all the good things. Let me go home. Hey, you hear me somebody? All the time? I don't even be here before. I'm gonna go home. You know, please go home, guy. I need to go home.
He advised you or told you that he can't talk to you anymore unless you want to talk to us.
I want to talk to you. Please talk to me. And please, like, tell me why I'm interested.
Okay. Now, do you want to, what I'm going to do is this then. I'm going to read Miranda. I'm going to read all your rights all over you.
Okay, I'm still going to listen.
Yes.
And I'm going to go to that.
Yes. To talk about the specifics of the case, you asked me about this homicide case. And you asked me about it. And
I almost thought, why you said homicide murder? He's dead?
Yeah, and they said he's dead.
And he's killed.
There's sort of in our fatherland, but this is the future.
I know that I look at
And that is, and I think what I'm talking about.
okay, well, sure.
So, again, if it's re-review your rights, I'm going to re-review your rights.
Okay, I have a question.
And then, a legal question?
Yeah.
So, if it's a legal question, you can answer.
There's a question outside the scope of my own home today.
Wow. This is what the button out in base 44. Guys, what just built an app?
Impossible. Interesting.
Generate reports. It can now.
So you said we can all do it?
I don't know. That's supposed to be the full tracker. Protein calculator.
I was formatted that. That's all.
It's so
I can. I'm not going to read you that. Here. Alright. It's all over. Okay. One paragraph. Second degree murder weapon. Signed by Judge Clayton. Tomorrow, your bond is done. Wait, I'm going to do this. I'm going to murder. I was going to talk to you about things, but your whole spiel before I walked out of the room just now about you think that we're using some kind of tactics to make you talk and that you're not just search for one. No, that's not it's something like that. You said it? No, that's not what I think. I know you all use it, but it doesn't matter. I'm just using really fair. I'm a good person. I'm really hurt so much. And it's really so many people are. I shouldn't have learned from that. I told my girlfriend, I told my she knows something about. I can't learn from it. You think this is what I cannot write it. Again, having warned from the judge that you would be arrested and you were being arrested for murder in your body. And after one, that's a risk of it. I don't understand how you think that the law enforcement can just arbitrarily arrest people or put people in handcuffs. I'm not taking the jail. I'm not saying I'm doing that, sir. I'm just so confused because I know I did not do nothing, and I'm trying to go my case. Okay, so what do you need to do right now? I don't, that's not how it works. Okay, so we'll have to do it. I just know that we have enough evidence on you, a jury reviews all the probable cause and determined that you are responsible for the murder. I'm responsible for murder, Bob. Yeah, I was trying to get it. Okay, can I ask what evidence you have for me? No. You know, I can answer. Because you are entitled to the legal process, you can file the discovery and your defense attorney can ask for all of that and you can have it in court. Oh, we're in court, Gerald, please. You're going to be held responsible for the murder of Bob, so what do you think can happen? I didn't kill anything. Okay. The evidence that we have suggests that you did. Okay, so what evidence do we have that suggests I did? I don't need to tell you, but I think you were there. I was there for murder. I was not there for no murder. I didn't kill this man. I hear that quite a bit from us. Say that they didn't commit crimes. But actually, I've heard some times they're lying. Just like you lied earlier about the thing with Orlando. Really bugging. What I'm saying to you is the difference between I would tell you too, especially about a guy who's murdered. I wouldn't lie about the murder. You already lied to me. Like I say, I'm telling you, I don't even go to jail. I'm going to go to jail. It's not a great place to go. So I didn't tell you what to yes, you know. I have not killed nobody, sir. So the evidence to get Michael gets killed. Okay, so what's the problem? Yeah, you tell me. I can't tell you. You can't tell me now. Only I gotta go. So one thing is right. Okay, I killed Bob, right? That's what you say, right? I killed Bob. You know what you're saying. Because I'm the first right there, but I didn't kill the man. God didn't kill the. So what I'm saying to you is that I think what's supposed to happen. I didn't know how to feel that. Here's what I'm. And we can treat it. I'm not the same thing. That's unlovely.
During these interrogations, the detective is trying to get the suspect to admit what he has done. In this case, Michael has asked for a lawyer, and he said he will say whatever it takes to go home. Because of that, the detective can no longer discuss the case with him. Since they already have more than enough evidence to secure a conviction, the detective decides to put Michael into jail for now, but he will speak with him again soon.
Sorry, man. Very still. And then Steven, I don't want to jump around. Sure.
Oh my God! Looking at them like this. Yeah, that's I'm not leaving yet. I'm not leaving yet. Oh my God, yo. I don't know if I'm true. Take your favorite one, give it your copy. Everybody see? Yep. Sit on that door, like, right?
A couple days later, the detective has Michael come back, saying that he needs his fingerprints again. They already have enough evidence to secure a conviction, but if he can get a confession, that would be icing on the cake.
What tomorrow needs is people who don't give up, who see promise in the future. That means you can help you at the bachelor's or master's degree for your tomorrow.
Alright, well, that's just me. As long as you're talking shit, that's all I'm bringing. If there's anything that we take care of this, and I don't give a man. I'm serious tomorrow. If I say back up, that means it's true. Well, look, the type one thing I'm understanding. Give you none of that. Everybody gonna get taken care of. You get swear. So straight. So, I'm saying, can do. So, everything that's been through, we're gonna try to do that with the show. And there's thank you. I'm cool. I want my mission was in my church, so in my church I took special, so I'm trying to get back to that. Like I said, man, just as soon as you get under the plate, you get down here. My phone, my money and all that. Where's that? That's all I have. Don't have to show anything. Okay, I got a question though. What I want is, can y'all give my phone to my lady? Because I'm on her. Right now, okay? How long? Because I mean, she needs it back, and she wanted to take me off and she take top. You know what I'm saying? I got to tell you. Well, maybe if she paid for it, she wouldn't be paid for it. Yeah, she just got to get told that she moved and let her know what's going on. And that's all she has to say. That's all that evidence. Well, I can get my phone back when I get free. Yeah, that's all revolved. You tell me what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a little story now. So, obviously, you can get details on it. It's going to be evidence for the future. That's all I can say right now. So, when I get free, when I get brought out, whatnot, so, will I get my phone back? Nah, no. It's not saying that. So, when I get free, I still can get it. You get free. If you get free. You get free. I'm talking about free, like, what is it? You know, we're like, free, like, I'm home. I'm out of jail. I ain't. But if you put a bomb without, no. I don't go back, no. I come back to stay in that building, so the case is over. What? Okay. Alright.
I'm talking, but if you don't want to, that's fine.
I'm not going to go. You know. Body say this. If I say your mouth, and you swear I can break it. It's not your truth. You know what I'm saying? Back there, when I already got the serious charges right now, you're still on. Everybody will do it. There's a little order, things like that. So it's not going to be anything about brutality or anything. Nothing about it. It's got nothing to do with it. So if I decide to take you off of it, and you feel crazy, you can understand the discussion. You understand it. Okay, so you will then. I don't feel comfortable taking it all.
Okay. Then we won't, if you don't feel comfortable. We're going to do your left thumb all the way to your left little finger, and then we'll do it.
You know what's crazy? Also,
I might take the Indiana position.
You know how your team got
Vanderbilt.
You know, I have
Being third stringer too, man, that's fucking crazy.
I got a third one for not put out. So he keeps scoring, and he's about 2-5, the person that actually keeps out. Because if I listen, I didn't see it, but I'm sure. So if you keep the house, then y'all would see. Yeah. There's a lot of times they went to study. So, I'm not studying. I'm saying. I'm trying to combine you next to my lawyer. So what was that? Who you had? I don't know. You want to get me? Oh, you don't
In the end, Michael would take a plea deal for 45 years in prison in exchange for his guilty plea. Even though Michael never gave details of the murder, prosecution had a good idea when it happened. Michael had a history of posing as a gay prostitute, so he could blackmail and rob his victims. Michael used the dating website to find Bobby, hoping he could blackmail him into giving him some money. It's unclear whether Michael decided to kill Bobby because he felt like doing it, or if Bobby told Michael he wasn't going to give him any money. Either way, Michael would kill Bobby and leave his body in the woods. Bobby was just looking for a date, and because of that, he lost his life. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this case, so please share them in the comments below.
We need to localize the summer campaign by yesterday. Top performers only. Team, that's the word.
On July 2nd, 2019, Pablo Reyes and Brandon Cruz were brought in for interrogation regarding 2 armed robberies committed the previous day. Authorities suspect the pair stopped a motorist at a traffic light, held him at gunpoint, and ordered him to drive to the nearest ATM. The victim managed to escape, but sustained a minor gunshot wound when one of the 2 men fired a handgun at him. The suspects then stole his truck and fled the scene. A few hours later, they attempted to force another victim into the trunk of their own car, but he managed to escape on foot. The detectives put the 2 men into separate rooms and begin by interrogating Pablo. What they don't know is that both men were involved in a third robbery, which resulted in the murder of Sandy Cervantes.
You're probably wondering why you're here. You said it yourself, right? You're here, we are investigating the case, and do you know Brandon?
Yeah.
Brandon has been a lot of things. When you talk to him, you kind of verify what the case that was working.
What is his name, Bobby?
Well, that's what we need to talk about. We're going to examine now the found his truck. And we also found it. And we talked to him about it. And he told all of it. He said he wasn't in here, that he came to his house in that black truck. He sat in it for a few minutes. And he said he had jacked the truck.
Yeah, that's nice, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't show up and I'm gonna that truck over there.
Are your fingerprints, right now I'm possibly in that room. Are your fingerprints gonna be in that truck at all?
No, ma'am.
Did you ever touch it, go in it, talk to Brandon in it? Well, you have to be real sure on that because
yes, okay,
okay. Now tell me what happened. How you came to talk to Brandon?
He showed up at the executive. I just stepped on him. That's how he was all in. But I didn't do nothing. That's how you I didn't do nothing. I should have done water for the prison. Okay, I didn't do nothing. I didn't have no part of that black truck. He showed up at the executive in there. That's all I know.
But tell me, you said you did yours. This is the deal. I need to bring your starter man. It's serious, okay?
I didn't have no part to do with that truck. I promise you. He showed up at the executive in there. That's all I know. I didn't have no part of that truck, man. I'm not trying to go to prison. Yeah, dude. You know what?
Listen, there's a lot of things that we know that for Brent who's completely under the bus. Is it right? They all know he's black. And we always tell people that I tell people constantly, hey, before you start on your homeboy, you really need to think about what the homeboy's saying about you, because I can promise you, the homeboy is not changing. The homeboy is still not. And think about that really that I always tell everybody that. And then Harden very, very wisely, can be honest with us. Because right now, in that situation, these people are doing wrong, right? And if you're going to help yourself, right now is the time to help yourself. Because once you're talking with people, and you need to solve this, man, you don't want to get a phone call later saying, hey, I put everything else in place. I want to take this shit down. Once you get this office, bro, Caroline, we're done. The detective tells Pablo that Brandon has given him up and he should confess if he cares about his future. Pablo doesn't hesitate and immediately tells the detectives that Brandon was the shooter and he stole the truck.
Hey, so what? Take your ass.
You know this, bro. You gotta be witness me.
He showed up at the executive today, shot somebody first truck, and wanted to get right with him. He drove off for like, I don't know, 5, 10 feet, dude. I told him, no, stop the truck, get the fuck out. So my head, my fingerprints are over there, they're on the tattoos, that and everything, dude. And then, dude, I don't know how they want a part of the truck. He took me shots of money for that truck. That's all I know, dude. Like, I know. Dude, I just don't even know. I didn't show him nowhere. Let me have to be. None of it. We need the shit, okay? It's me. Yeah, I mean, what do this? If you were just listening and you saw him shoot that guy, that's the best witness we have. And we need that. We need that information. You know, if you don't know, you don't know what he was going to do, if you put it in, right? We cannot witness on who saw him shoot. And we're going to do it. We want to know if we can trust you to tell us. You can get better to do that truck, man. So you say, man, what you do, you do. What did you say happen? I can tell when I talk to you about the video, I'm telling you that you're going to be on that video when I see it tomorrow. And I'm not going to be in the office when I see that tomorrow. And you know, this is what I saw. And if you can shoot that man, I didn't. You're not responsible for this. If me and him are in this ring together, and he decided to go through that wall, you think I could stop him? You think I could stop him? If he did that might have been a situation you found yourself in. And only you can explain that. Brandon shot him, man.
Okay. Where was Brandon with that?
Where's the key?
So you got in the right seat? And where were you at?
The passenger side.
What did the man look like? Because we need to make sure that you tell us the truth, right? What did the man look like in the truck?
Sarah Blonde and Hugh. Oh, shit, man. It was him.
That was all verticals.
You trying to wear the channel, man.
You know what the guy looks that Raymond shot him with?
No, I know it don't. You drop me off executive. I'm done, dude. I'm done. That's all. Drop me off for executive. I'm going to my that's all I'm doing.
Have you ever go to the ATM? Did you ever go to the ATM?
Shot man.
In front of the ATM?
Yes.
Did he give you money out?
No.
He put the card into the ATM. Did you get that card?
No. You trying to run, Brandon. Shot him. I know he's going to get trouble for that. I know I am. You can't tell me on that. I get it. You know what I'm doing. You know I am, dude.
This is what we did. We got a report or a new pen for you dead. For you want to shooter where it came from. And we still where you died, okay? Do you know what you did with that gun?
You know, that's my dog.
Do you know what kind it was?
So 40 Glock, or 40 something, 40 something, less than 40 something. It's a 40 though.
He breaks down as he realizes he will be going back to prison. The detectives know they have to interview Brandon next. He may not be as honest as Pablo was. To prepare, they do their best to get as much information out of Pablo before speaking with Brandon.
Then you jumping past the year and Brandon jumps in the backside. Yes. Okay. And then what happened? Brandon put me too. And then today, 2 in the shooting and that. Dude, bullshit, trying to reverse it. Put in reverse, drive. Did it for the second time. Brandon said, what you doing? Just go, put it, drive. Did it for the 18. And Brandon had his gun out of his hands. Yeah, alright, tell you what happened. He didn't get 2 stairs and Brandon shut up, dude.
Or if he found the gun, it says, you know, something like that. Does that make sense?
I mean, I'm saying that other time. Okay? Let me ask you this. Pablo, if you're so afraid of guns, why in Portland would you touch it? Why? Because it's kind of interesting. But I don't like it. If you pull the trigger, I just don't like that sound, man. You got to get it. So let me tell you right now, Pablo.
If you're the install that gun, you can know. You don't touch it. Okay, and that's fine. We should find this DNA on it. So what? It's a gun. Yes. Okay, then, that makes sense. That will make sense on the evidence. Okay, just like when you run the passenger seat, we just saw the fingerprints, and you're telling the truth.
Before moving on to Brandon, the detectives asked Pablo if he was involved in the second robbery as well. They've already convinced him that Brandon threw him under the bus, and that they have his DNA on most of the evidence. Pablo initially tries to deny his involvement, but he quickly changes his mind.
But I don't object to calling this stuff like that, bro. I don't like lobby, bro. I hate that shit, bro. I hate it. I like working, bro. That's the truth. They need to just walk down and pull 2 room at apartment complex. Right, so go get him out. I'm not lonely, bro. You bring him up over and point your gun at him, man. Like that, these arms up, touch keys out of the gun. Man, he's gonna open children, just to eat the children, over the open children. And then, let me get in there, bring him out of shooting, dog. And then he said, the kids never saw it. I mean, just leave it alone, dog. Just leave it alone. There's really, 3 or 4 people standing on the balconies if they learn. It's a way not to shoot and burn on the shoot if you get it, man. Shut the car and go up. He got in the car and go up. Where are you sitting at in the skull? Both sides, man. So driver's side and passenger side? Alright, so when are you driving? When we first get, so you get a dog jacket from this black dude. First thing you do is you jump in the driver's side, he turns in the passenger side. Y'all burn off. Where do y'all go from here? That's right down D-Block. Okay, so y'all go straight to D-Block. And you go to David's house. And then from there, y'all bounce after that. I'm not kidding. I'm not, dude. I made a promise to my mother. I never would have put it, dude. It's your the bones, man. And you know what? All because of some quick easy money, man. And you had a good ass job that you had for how many years? And guess what? You get fired, and you're fired for 2 or 3 weeks, and you think it's the end of the world, so you start going to hit the whole ass licks on this easy money. You know that wasn't the right thing to do. Well, you're not supposed to do it before I go to jail, please. Please, man, I told you everything, man. This is true. I promise you, guys. Please, man.
The detectives would end the interrogation, and Pablo would be booked for 2 counts of armed robbery and attempted murder. Brandon is interviewed next, and he thinks he is just being investigated for a firearm that was found in his possession.
And what can I do you with? I was just by myself. Yeah, I started walking by myself, and then I came across, and I was at Sunset, sitting at Sunset, you know, your police area. So when I was sitting there, I think Tati just reminded me to Tati for somebody to start talking to me through that police. So, but yeah, and so this one, because I'll be walking around, and then I got to help and saying, yeah. So I'm like, what would you walk for? The man, he want people. You know what I'm saying? They do. You know what I'm saying? So I get cash. Got to keep it because of my birthday. You know what I'm saying? What's up on break? What's up when you get that pistol? Around. Okay, I told her lost some business though. You know what I'm saying? I got a pistol. I think around 1. I told him 12. Yesterday on 12 and midnight. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but it was probably like no. This day rolling. You know what I'm saying? No. Okay. I've been out 6 months, so yeah. You said you got a pistol as a revolver? Yeah, nah, it was 40. Yeah, 40. For the black. Yeah, black. Well, my cousin had the backpack. Well, I was telling him like, yo, that's not it. That's mine. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not even ready to take it down off from my accident stuff like that. The whole backpack's mine. So, okay, so you didn't have to do it. So the backpack is yours. No, you didn't get any rounds with it? No, you didn't get any rounds. You didn't have any rounds in the pistol? Yeah, I just, like, maybe I just really for 3 years.
Brandon immediately confesses to purchasing the weapon from a random guy he had just met, but he claims that he bought it after the robberies would have taken place. The detectives decide it's time to tell him that Pablo has already thrown him under the bus.
How about that new car that was inspected on it?
Blue car, nobody.
He said that blue car was yours.
No.
That you asked me that he told me that why we was going to their house with camera.
No. Where you go?
You're saying that blue car is yours and things like that. I'll tell you why that blue car is important. It was involved in a robbery. And he's putting that on me too.
Yeah, nah, I didn't have nothing to do with that. I didn't know what color the car was, you know?
And he's also saying that something about a black truck. That you were on the phone talking to someone about a black truck and you jumped it off at the university.
Nah,
I'm sorry, I didn't know. I just want to be fair and let you know what he's saying because it's not fair him sitting and looking everything on you.
Yeah, nah.
Can you give us consent for this as everything he said this morning? He's telling us certain things about, and we can process your phone and verify that some of the things that he's telling us aren't true. And will you give us consent for your cell phone?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, here, if you do that, and we'll do that process. We'll investigate some very serious topics. Are you going to, even if one guy got shot this morning under the outfit and involved that black truck, are your fingerprints or anything going to be in that truck? Did you ever in it? Did you ever drive it? Because we'll find out. And what we're looking for is the guy that shot the guy. If you were just present and you saw what happened, you talked about and you were in that truck, we're going to find out. But then when we get to that person that was driving that truck, or that did shoot him, and we know you and your fingerprints are in there, and you see how that's going to look. Would you say you have a really good, you can agree with that when you tattoos on your face? Is anyone going to describe you in any of our robberies? We had two of them. And you said you have a video and two. We've got pictures and we might be able to put it up to your phone because he's blaming everything on it.
He's doing a scatter video with his own, yeah. Months, it's like, you know, I could have took that red flag with that gun, that red flag, and every month, you got the boys right there tight. Nah, because that's my cousin, so the real cousin, who married to, because I was married to the baby mom, I mean, to his cousin, my baby mom. My baby mom was his cousin, my blood. So we're cousins by marriage. She haven't fired any, this person who fires, no, I'm for the lost. I'm fired and some days like that, you know, it's good. So he bought that gun for $150 cash. And then, I'm like, what did you do with it? Or was it, I didn't know him. I just had it with him.
Before ECPI, I was in the Navy. I wanted to spend more time with my family. I need to make a career change to make that happen. And ECPI offered me the quickest path to that solution.
Your time is valuable. Fast track your career. ECPI University.
The accelerated degree path, the flexibility in schedule, their focus on hands-on learning, all that kind of seemed to fit my needs at the time. I definitely feel a sense of accomplishment earning a bachelor's degree and switching careers. ECPI definitely made that possible.
Okay. So what do you do to get money? I mean, I know obviously you're not going to sit there and tell me you just like where all the perfect type of more. If I had ID, what's your? If I had ID, that would be my choice. Yeah, no, but if you don't have an ID, so what do you do? I mean, are you ripping on people? Or nah. I just sell us words together. That gets me. I just sell it. Besides, like, I know a person that wants like a 50, another person that wants like 60, yeah, I need the money to go, you know what I'm saying, to one of someone that I know. I ain't say love like that, but a person that I know was supposed to with that will bless my game for 75, you know what I'm saying, and give me a good deal. So that way I can keep a little money in my pockets and still do this, right? You know what I'm saying? But I really like, he didn't say nothing else. Y'all heard? I didn't say nothing to him about no robbery. Well, obviously, you know about it, and I didn't know about it. I didn't know about no robbery. If I would have knew about a robbery, why would I even jeopardize my freedom to step out? You know what I'm saying? And take out. I wouldn't. If I did a robbery, that would have been it. I'd be hiding out. Boy, I wouldn't even get time. That's ridiculous for somebody to do a robbery. You know what I'm saying? Get a car, park at someone's house, and burn out. I wouldn't get a car and take it straight to somebody's house. You know what I'm saying? If it's me, I'm gonna take the chain. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take mine just like I took that backpack. Hey, that dog, he ain't had nothing to do with that. That's all mine. You know what I'm saying? That pistol, that's all mine. I'm gonna take responsibility for mine. I ain't gonna let the next person go down for what I did. You know what I'm saying? That's not me. I don't rock like that.
So why do you think everything's telling us that you told him all this?
I don't know. Just like I said, I don't know. He could be scared and trying to put up.
Does he do robberies?
Nah, I think I don't know. All I know is he works. Small fries. As far as you wear what he done. But he was hard out getting money. Don't decide that dumpster and rob somebody. I would not for you. I would. Well, I would rob nobody if I had work in my pocket. Me. I'm saying it's worth me, it's for me. Well, I mean, if the work ain't, you know, in your pocket ain't selling anything, man. But I know to me, second, you know, deal to deal. I mean, and I understand, like, it might not be at that moment, but in a couple of hours, you're gonna have that 45 and take that room. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have it exactly like that time given. Honestly, with that baby.
Up until this point, Brandon has appeared very calm because he knows there isn't enough evidence to convict him of the robberies. But that is about to change. The detectives revealed that the phone belonging to the victim that was shot has been pinging at Brandon's apartment. They are just waiting for a search warrant to search Brandon's home.
You know something about it. The phone is in there where you were at last time. That phone for that victim.
That can't be right.
Look. If you want to do it, you don't have to do this to do.
Alright, you decided to go on there to the say what you want to give us the 30,000? Yeah, money there? Yeah, I do that in the house.
His mom's there. She's the one that owns it now.
Oh, they see it.
Yeah.
My aunt, one go.
There's a bunch of property that they see and nothing. But, Brandon, you've got to take care of Brandon right now and tell what happened.
Yeah. My homeboy stays with me. Well, he has his stuff there, you know what I'm saying?
What's his name?
I'm not gonna give y'all a name. It's William and what name?
What do you want to work out?
I'm gonna see. I'm not gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I did not have the phone in my possession. I did not have the phone in my possession. Now, if I would have had the phone in my possession, you're like, all right, yeah, I was you saying I had the phone.
What do you know about it? You're gonna have to take care of yourself right now.
I know a little about it, you know what I'm saying? Because I've been around the bush with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all know I'm not dumb, I know y'all ain't dumb. You know what I'm saying? That works both ways. Right? So, I mean, I don't know about the car. I know somewhat about the truck. I don't know what happened to the dude. I know somewhat what happened to the truck. You know what I'm saying?
What happened?
Well, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna talk no more. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say nothing no more. I mean, if we come to an agreement, I mean,
I will tell you this. It's illegal for me to offer you. I will tell you.
No, that's illegal. Yeah, it's illegal.
It's this, and let me explain my job. Okay, my job now is. I know that you have information, but when you're in possession of information that belongs to a serious crime, it's implicated, right? So if you're offering to tell me it's not implicated, why you're saying the evidence that we have is not that you didn't do it. Because right now,
Because my homeboy came through. You know what I'm saying? He came through late last night. Yeah, I know he had a phone with him. I know he had his phone with him. All I know is the truck was supposed to be stolen. That's all I know. You know what I'm saying? My homeboy came through last night. Yeah, I know he had a phone. Yeah, I know he did this. You know what I'm saying? Had I known he had did this, I wouldn't. Nah, nigga, he didn't come up with some where my mom stayed. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, he already stuck. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I wouldn't do that. That's my mom's.
Well, your mom right now is involved because you're over there right now. And, you know.
Still hasn't seen no. Still don't know nothing. Still, all she does
So
is.
you're gonna know who your homeboy was, or you're gonna be able to tell us that some homeboy came and talked to you and like some
He might give you his big name.
what's his name?
I'm not gonna say
But
it.
you're putting them all in a really bad position.
Them all I know is in custody of stolen property. No, yes, all of that. Because she's not aware of the stuff that was there. She's not aware of this food that came to the house that had the phone. She's not aware of that. All she does is take care of my aunt. All she does is take care of my by damn possession. So I'm not gonna say nothing. Bring a lawyer, you know what I'm saying? Bring a lawyer in here and then we'll finish talking. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom, because if my, it shouldn't be my mom's fault. Because she's opening her doors to me, and I'm opening my doors to my homeboy, not checking his stuff. Let me see what's really on that. All I know was the truck was, he was supposed to sell the truck. He didn't say where he got it from. You know what I'm saying? He didn't say how far, where he got it from, who he snatched it from, but tell you something. All he told me was,
Skelly Field, AT&T Stadium in Tulsa, Oklahoma. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. Along with taking
bro.
let's go down to Oklahoma with the latest on
I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Because I got dope on me. You didn't get that first. I didn't. Well, I said, you got that. I had a thing on it. I couldn't tell what it was. Or it's the always pop over like this.
Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started.
Yeah, the front of you. Then like, so what's you gonna do?
On the run from
I didn't touch nothing, I didn't do nothing. What's the rest of the one you told you? Nah, I didn't told you. You had it open. You want to feel like this, I didn't protect him. No, for that, that's keep going in the case. No, if somebody's hurt in the hospital, we might not make it. No, I'm not for that. I'm not taking no one side. You know what I'm saying? But I'm on this side. You're on this side, you're on this side. I just said it wrong. I said it wrong. Okay. That's what I'm getting. That's what I'm about to do, right? Guys. So if you're gonna have that's the not, you know,
First game of the year, there was tremendous.
I don't know, not do whatever we need to do, then that's not how it works. You know, but it definitely shows you fighting on. Because I already know how it is. You see, you don't know how it is. You don't know how it is to see your name or see one of your partner's name on black and white image. You're like, dang. You don't know what you gotta do. You don't know the steps that people take to knock them off. Life is just to have his name on a piece of paper from his kids, mom, everybody. I mean, I can't remember that. Would you do that? Would you put your family like that? Would you put your family at risk? You know, without being in that situation, I think I'd take the hard ride over the easy ride. That's how me as a man, in my situation, I don't know, I can't say I've never done it, but I've been in plenty of situations where it should have been nasty to lie to try to get out of it or to help my buddy out. And I haven't done it. I was raised there. I don't do it. I think it's all I can say. We are. I'm not even going to pretend to know what it's like in your room.
No, Steve, I know how it is to be in your team. I know how it is.
Yeah, I'm there, but for you, it's not been a month. It's really different.
I was there. I was that man that taking care of his family. I was that man that got up every day. I was that man that did 13 hours a day, 3-4 days straight. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I was that man that had everything paid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was that dad. Yeah. I know how it feels to be in your students, but y'all know how it feels to be in my students. But if I had to do that, and I go back to prison, I wish I know I am. You know how much spice I have to do. You know how much ass whoopings I might have to take. You know how much broken bones I'm gonna have. You know how much stab wounds I'm gonna have. Right? But do that, kid. Oh, he's nice. You guys can go.
I don't know about you, but I like things the easy way. That's why the Experian app is great. It shows me credit cards based on me and my credit. Right here in the app. Oh, look at that. I just found a new cashback card. Easy. Get the app from your big financial friend. Experian.
Level up your content with the power of your imagination in Canva's Magic Edit. You can turn anything into anything. It's a game changer for content creators. Try Magic Edit today.
Brandon was also booked into the county jail on the same charges as Pablo was. While they were waiting to be sentenced, police found the remains of Sandy Cervantes inside an abandoned home in Hockley County, Texas. 10 months prior, Sandy had been abducted from a gas station parking lot as she was attempting to buy fuel. According to witness testimony, 2 men assaulted and robbed her, then put her into the trunk of her own vehicle and drove away. It wasn't until her body was found almost a year later that the police were able to find DNA evidence on a bullet found in the abandoned home. The evidence would eventually lead them to both Brandon and Pablo. In the end, Brandon was convicted of capital murder, and he would receive life in prison without the possibility of parole. Pablo was sentenced to 40 years in prison because he chose to help the police solve all 3 robberies and the murder.
And a life sentence for a man who pled guilty to 2019 murder for Lubbock County. Police say 35-year-old Brandon Cruz and another man first kidnapped Sandy Cervantes in 2019. Court records show that her purse was later found in a dumpster in Abernathy, and her car had been set on fire and saved the shot of drive here in Lubbock. The Cervantes' body recovered in an abandoned house in Hockley County.
And due today at 11, a Lubbock man will spend 40 years in prison as part of a plea deal for a robbery connected with the 2019 missing person turned homicide of Lubbock mother Sandy Cervantes. 30-year-old Pablo Reyes pleaded guilty this morning to aggravated robbery for a robbery at Lucky Mart on 34th. Now, court records say Reyes and Brandon J. Cruz approached a man trying to fix his car with a gun, robbed him, and tied him up and forced him into the trunk of the car. The man told investigators Cruz and Reyes also forced Cervantes into her own vehicle that was at that same time, and Cervantes was shot and killed and taken to Hockley County. Cruz pleaded guilty to capital murder last September.
What are your thoughts on this case? Please share them in the comments below.
You just put somebody, you ain't feeling you scared. Show me I'm on video, sir, please. We will.
Meet 18-year-old Devin Johnson, a cold-blooded killer who has just realized that his crimes were caught on camera. And despite his lies,
I did not do nothing to that, but I don't know him.
Devin is about to receive the biggest reality check of his life.
See on TV, facial recognition, all that shit, it's true. It really works. It's unbelievable. You got a long shot at her. You got the trip to the lane.
At 1:50 p.m. on September 22nd, 2022, Tyshawn pulled into a car wash on Bay Road in Sandusky, South Carolina, clearly aware that this would be the last stop he would ever make. Because just moments later, another vehicle pulled up alongside him, with the barrage of gunfire directly at Tyshawn. Within minutes,
Stay control. And stay delivery on the fill up the house. That's all. Stop.
Calls flooded the Horry County Police Department reporting the shooting. But when first responders arrived, they ran into a major problem. Both Tyshawn and the shooter were gone. According to witnesses, the shooter sped off while someone named Tyshawn drove him to a nearby Sonic drive-in, which was an odd decision considering he had just been shot. By 2:45 p.m., Tyshawn was found and taken to Grand Strand Hospital, but despite efforts to save him, he would die from his gunshot wounds, leaving officers with two simple questions. Who killed him? And why? Fortunately, the first part was easy to figure out. Using a combination of surveillance footage and license plate readers, investigators determined that the shooter was driving an older model Lexus, one tied to 18-year-old Devin Johnson. While detectives continued searching for Devin, they found the Lexus abandoned in Columbia, South Carolina, riddled with bullet holes from the inside out.
Sometimes it's
2 years
just
later, on November 10, 2022, Devin was finally found and brought in for an interview. Now detectives were determined to find out the truth and get a confession out of Devin. The following footage has been provided by the Horry County Police Department.
I don't know if you heard us talking or anything out there, but I'd like to get your side of the story, but you really don't have no history. You don't come up to me as a murderer, a killer, out like for hire or anything. I'm trying to figure out that afternoon if things escalated. Well, you were supposed to be meeting in the fight, in my understanding. He challenged you to a fight, so you meet you at the car wash, and then you pull in your car, you put the passenger side window down, you don't have the right angle when you're leaving, and then you put the passenger side rear window down and fire through the passenger side rear window. You get a date. September 26th. 2022. Car wash, one car washing on Bay Road. Okay, so I didn't think this up on 25 my grandfather died on the 23rd, and you don't move on the 7th day. So when I got your car, I got you, and I got Baby Hanson's phone. Me and that bit focus on. That's where they at. Now, so what you trying to tell me is Baby Hanson took you. Is that what you're telling me? I shouldn't say none of that. I'm just saying that where I was. I know where you were. You can show me love. You got
Tonight, the woman who shot Officer Shane Bartek will spend a life in prison. The 19-year-old was sentenced today.
18-year-old Tamara McLeod, a teenager currently realizing that she will spend the rest of her life in prison for taking the life of an off-duty police officer, Shane Bartek, and she comes to terms with the fact that her life is over. There is much more to her story that detectives need to uncover, because with each piece of the truth, we'll understand exactly how this monster landed herself in this situation.
In all likelihood, not even softball playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back to Touchdown. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this shit right. That's going to do it for us here. For David
on December 31st, 2021, Cleveland police officer Shane Bartek was eager to enjoy the holiday on a much-needed night off. At just 25 years old, he dedicated as much time as he could to serving his city and bringing joy to his close-knit family. But that night, as he sat in his car on a rainy street, his bright life was snatched away from him. Because as soon as he sat down, 18-year-old Tamara McCoy stormed the car with a gun in hand, ordering him to get out. He moved to defend himself. Tamara fired, pulled him out of the car, and sped off, on the rain street where he took his final breaths. Tamara then traded the vehicle with a friend and fellow criminal, Anthony Butler Jr. When Anthony was caught by police after a wild car chase, he told them everything, including who he got the vehicle from. Which means it wasn't long before Tamara was taken into custody for questioning and read her rights.
You know why you were here tonight?
Oh, I don't think there's questions.
You always told you anything? So, well, unfortunately, that's okay. So, we're here. You know, there's always two sides to things. All we're trying to do is get the truth.
Yes.
Somewhere in between these lines is where the truth lies.
Yes.
They're defining moments in this is one of those defining moments.
Yes.
Okay. There was a monster that we gave to somebody. The CX-5. Yeah, the black one.
Right.
So you remember that car?
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did you get that?
Somebody, I've been on the course.
Where did you rent it?
My friend, I tell I met him.
Who's your friend?
His name is Sam.
Sam? Sam?
Yes.
Where did Sam keep?
He gave me a car. Yes.
Sam gave you that car?
Yes.
Is that your brother? What's your brother?
He's a friend.
What's your brother?
I live upstairs.
Parents? Is it still? You said was.
No, he's been incarcerated. Yeah.
Got it. So what's Cedric's your son?
Yeah.
What's his name? No Cedric.
I really know Cedric last night. I'm gonna say it's a renting thing. I rent this place. And I really wanted stuff with them as friends.
So when did you rent the mosque?
I was supposed to get it tonight, but they said they needed me back on whenever, so I'll be with my friends.
You said you had the mosque, huh?
Right, and then
so when did you first get it?
I got the mosque Saturday. They go on the right Saturday. They're going to get some stuff out of the truck in the garden. So let me know what else years.
Who's there?
He was with his friends. Like I said, I know Sid by Cedric's day. He was with a group of guys. I can't really say what they was with together. And they all hang together. I was like,
where are they at?
To be honest with you, they're like physical people. So they all really hang like bus stops. The public libraries. They're not really like physically stable.
So, is it smarter or Tamara? Remember when I was talking about being able to find the limits in our lives?
Yes.
It's very important
Yes, sir.
with this situation. Because I'm going to lay it out for you, okay?
Can you please lay it
Oh,
out?
yeah, I'm good. So, at about 6:15 yesterday, John walked into the scene. And he was approached by somebody. He pulled a gun. That person robbed him with his car. But not only did they rob him with his car, but they shot him with a revolver and killed him.
So serious.
Do I look like I'm not being serious? So, that's why we're here. So it's a down in front of this.
Right, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
It's one of those moments in life.
You need to choose the
Yes.
for your journey. Are you
Like I said, it's my representation. Yeah, so,
So we arrested somebody that was in that car.
Big long trips. Big long trips. Right. 110 miles. 5 or 6 whatever.